Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for stopping by and visiting with me. Today I'm going to be working in my scrap therapy book, and I am doing a quick flip through of the layouts that I have done so far. Some of them you guys have already seen because I've shared a video here and there showing you how I created some of them, and some of them I've actually worked off camera in my own time and just sharing again, like I said, with you guys, just quick little flip through. I'm actually going to be using the Citrus twist kit from June to create this next layout. I wanted, honestly, even though I put pictures of my children, I wanted that little sentiment about not only feeding your body but feeding your soul to be the focus for this layout. I thought it was very inspirational and I absolutely fell in love with the quote. And so even though I have pictures of my kids, I wanted the quote to again be the center of attention. So I'm going to start out by taking out the ephemera pack, and the ephemera pack came with all of these picture frames already pre-cut. I'm going to be taking the flowers, and honestly the flowers are a little bit brighter than the pastel theme that seems to be kind of conquering my scrap therapy book, but I went with it anyways. I thought it was, honestly, I thought even though the colors may not be like pastel, they were close enough, so I just went with it. Honestly, I was just wanted to create something pretty, so I was in the mood for that. So I took the paper from geez, I was gonna say Studio Calico, but I took it from that kit, and I trimmed about a half, maybe no, a quarter on the top and the sides so that the yellow can be the outline. And I needed to bring some of it over, so as you guys can see, I used the leftover stripes to kind of bring some of the lettering to the left page, and I'm going to adhere the strip and then lay the flowers over it so that it looks kind of flows together. I also ended up using foam tape to create dimension within the flowers, and I'm gonna end up changing my mind, moving the flowers around, but mostly it's just gonna be a layout on the bottom of flowers. Gonna adhere the paper, and I did end up speeding up the video, you guys, because I wanted to make it short and sweet. I'm gonna use these butterflies that came with the kit as well, and I'm just gonna try to figure out where it is that I want them. And there I used the big yellow flower on the left because the right page already has like the yellow outline, so I wanted that pop of yellow to balance it on the opposite page. I'm just going to start adhering the flowers, and honestly I just kind of made like a little, like a wreath at the bottom, but the wreath is going on a straight line, not like a circle wreath. Well, I'm doing a great job describing this. So yeah, there's the yellow flowers. I decided to change it because I wanted the yellow to be significant, but I didn't want it to stand out. So I brought the lavender flower, putting some foam squares, and there's creating the dimension there. Just going to add some of the leaves that came with the ephemera pack as well, and I'm gonna be playing with these for a little bit because honestly I had no idea how to put it in place, so just gonna keep playing, try to figure out a home for it, and then decided that it went better on the bottom. And then I'm gonna bring one of those little buds um, to extend it, and that's where it's gonna go right there, just peeking out a little bit. And that is our flower arrangement at the bottom. I did really realize later that the flowers kind of tend to overpower like the left page, because I only added one flower and one big one and one small one on the right side. But I don't know, like it's not balanced, but it kind of balanced. You guys know what I mean. I don't know. I hope it works out. I hope you like the layout. I'm just giving you an idea. Trying to figure out how to add the quote. I decided that I needed a background for it because the picture frame was kind of too short. And this is when I decide that I am going to add a background. Well, first I'm going to adhere the butterfly and kind of try to arrange the picture frame so that the line that goes across both bigger picture frames, the one on the left and the right, kind of are straight with each other, so that your eye kind of keeps the same line, if that makes sense. Because it totally did not make sense to me. You guys know what I mean? Like the bigger frames, the blue one and the flowery one that you guys see on the outer of the layout, I wanted to kind of align them in the same line so that when you're looking at the layout, you could see the balance. I don't know if how to explain that, or if I'm using proper English words to describe what I'm talking about. But I'm gonna be playing that with it for a little bit, just trying to figure out. I do end up lifting them a few times. Maybe you guys didn't see that on camera, but I did. And like I told you guys, I put a background paper to the quote because the frame wasn't, it was too thin for the frame. So honestly, it kind of covered it really nicely. I kind of like that. And now we're going to put the butterfly back in place. And now we are going to decorate once I'm kind of happy with that line, invisible line that I'm talking about. Just going to bring in the puffy stickers from the kit. And I'm going to play around with them until I find the spot in which I want the puffy hearts to go. I end up changing my mind. You guys will see that in a little bit. Typical of my videos. And then I'm going to be bringing my quote sticker book from Prima, and I'm just going to add a quote under my daughter's picture there on the left side. And basically we are going to be done with this layout. Besides, again, like I just told you guys, playing around with the puffy stickers, figuring out what kind of colors balance each other, I am gonna leave this layout as it is. I am going to be bringing over my book and just gonna finish it up by adding the hole punches, but also using the reinforcers. I know that there's a lot of people that just like to leave the pages as they are, and that's perfectly fine if that's your thing. But I like to put the reinforcers, even though they are noticeable, just because I want this to be durable and to protect the pages from ripping. Again, it is noticeable, but I don't mind it. So that's gonna be our layout for today, you guys. I hope that you enjoyed watching. Thank you so much, and I will see you guys on the next video. Have a good one. Bye.